Poder en Salud is information, motivation, and action. We are reaching Latino communities in New York, Rhode Island, Florida, California, Arizona, Oregon, Kansas, Illinois, and Missouri.
PODER en SALUD is a national capacity building project of Proceed Inc. It is comprised of Latino-identified and Latino-serving organizations across cities and communities in the United States where Latinos are and have been disproportionately impacted by COVID-19 and its socioeconomic fallout. PODER en Salud is a coalition of 7 health and human service organizations that are committed to pursuing health equity and access as it pertains to COVID-19 in the Latino community.
Poder en Salud's a unique project is that we were one of the few Latino coalitions that came together quickly in the middle of the pandemic to say, how can we make a difference? How can we work together in our individual states to help our communities really mitigate the effects that COVID-19 was having on the community?
The heart of the mission is to foster collaboration with local organizations and sustaining those ongoing efforts locally, especially now in regards to COVID-19. We've seen an increased need for everything during this time.
Greatest accomplishments that we have been able to achieve this last year during our Poder en Salud project have been building deeper connections with the community, partnerships, and getting products and information out to those who need it.
Creating a coalition of faith-based leaders that are experts now in COVID-19 around the vaccine and in linking people to appropriate resources and in the language that the community needs, which is in Spanish.
Such a wide variety of products that are all aimed specifically at farm workers and consider their specific needs. Farm workers tend to have lower literacy levels, many speak indigenous languages, and there are farm workers who are children or farm workers who have children. And so really our impact has been designing products for all of those people and featuring those people. Now people are hearing these messages from people like them. They're not hearing it from me. I don't share their reality and their lived experiences. They're hearing it from their peers, and I think that really makes a big difference. We developed radio pieces so that people who can't read or write still have access to information. We did so in an indigenous language, a variant of Mixteco, so that speakers of that language have access to information in their native tongue. Comics that are entertaining for readers of all ages, but also understand the needs of lower literacy folks.
We believe videos are something that everyone can watch, everyone can enjoy, and everyone can understand. Videos are super easy to share on social media, to different organizations, and to different communities, and this way we are able to reach a larger audience.
We decided to create a TikTok series, the interview series called Háblame de la Vacuna, or Ask Me About the Vaccine.
We developed a series of posters, a series of PSAs that we're going to really focus on kind of those important moments in the Latino culture. We also did some infographics, with some facts, and we thought it was important to dispel myths and also talk about how, COVID is still here. We still need to protect ourselves.
The community we serve is Latino, often first and second generation Latino, immigrant, documented or otherwise, and generally tend to lack resources. So having the expanded bandwidth of myself and my team to be able to do the research and navigate the current landscape as it was changing during the pandemic was really impactful.
When I think about Poder en Salud and what it means to the Latino community, 3 themes come to mind: collective action, commitment, and community.
We thought it would be really important to make sure that we had staff, community members, be the folks in front of the camera telling you that I got vaccinated and I'm okay, and so will you.
Really hit on those areas that we knew were important, but in a way that didn't feel like it was forced or critical in any way.
Engage with them, have them involved in the process, and especially when it comes to creating messages or promotional products.
From these products, we hope that our local Latino community will become more aware of how COVID-19 has impacted workers inside the meatpacking plants. And we also hope that they become more aware of how to protect themselves against the virus, including receiving the vaccine.
We hope that our community learns from these products and they're able to see themselves reflected in the products and they're able to see their culture reflected in the products. COVID is still in our communities. It's still having an effect on our communities. Ask the community what their needs are. What are the things that they're needing? What are the things that they need to know more about? What are the things that interest them? What are the things that will and will not kind of influence the way that they think about a topic?
Understanding and sharing the messages around the benefits of being vaccinated and how that is going to be so helpful for the community that they serve. And it's another step to help and to keep protecting the families.
Information in the Poder en Salud project is great, but it's also not enough. What we need is support. Farm workers and Latinos, other essential workers, they need to be seen and they need to be respected. It's not enough to thank them.
PODER en Salud is the beginning to have enrolled in the community and continues reaching out on the different issues related to the Latino health.
PODER en Salud is a collective impact project aimed not only for Latinos, but by Latinos. And our work is not done. Join us in the fight against COVID-19.